Grand Rising. Look at this. Magician. Judgment. Oof. All right. Chariot. I feel like there's a major, like, or someone's being called to make a decision. Let's see. All right, let's ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and guides into our space to provide love and divine messages for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light. Y'all, I feel like someone either has made a decision, gained a new perspective, and is moving forward after receiving some sort of like wisdom almost. Let's see. Chariot is what? Cancer energy, water energy, moon energy, star, more water energy. Yeah, Aquarius. I'm sorry, not water, air. Star. Okay. I feel like it's like remaining hopeful. Healing. Look at star, 6 of Swords, moving. It's kind of like restoring peace. There's heartbreak, pain, and suffering. Like almost like healing oneself, right? And then moving on towards peace after heartbreak, pain, and suffering at the hands of those who are closest to you. It's like betrayal, like people who you thought were your people betrayed you. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. Oof. Okay. I feel like this is all being revealed about like what actually happened. Maybe people may have been in like listening to someone else talk instead of like them doing their own research and asking their own questions and figuring things out for themselves. They may have just taken someone's word for it. I feel like there's some sort of observation plan out here, or there's a lot of like watching, looking something up. Look at Knight of Wands. This is energy that like wants to maybe like come towards a situation, or maybe wants to bring some sort of news about a situation, like wanting to like rush in with communication of some kind or action, wanting to take action. I feel like there is some sort of message here. Or maybe they're wanting to send a message, but only can watch at this time. There's like this emphasis on like being kind of like on the outskirts here. Like from a distance. What's this? Oh my gosh, it's like Page of Swords, 10 of Cups, the Devil, 10 of Cups. Like someone's like, look at this, the Strength card and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you have fought a good fight. Oh, I feel like there's a lot of defensiveness here. There's a lot of someone having to like fight something off or defend one's ground or position. 10 of Cups, I'm getting like, you know, someone's maybe gonna watch. There's something about this like trauma bond here. There's something about this codependency and entrapment. I feel like somebody may have wanted to kind of like happiness here. I feel like something was maybe like sacrificed or surrendered or taken or bonded. I'm getting like bondage. Someone may have wanted to trauma bond you and not allow you to kind of like overcome the desires of the earthly realm, like being stuck in your pride and ego. I feel like there's a lot of like compassion and patience regarding whatever this is. Yeah, I feel like whatever you went through took a lot of courage. I'm getting like that might be what's being observed at this time, is like what you actually went through. I feel like there's a different narrative, but it's not the truth. So I feel like the truth is being revealed here. Something's being exposed. I'm getting like, it's almost like maybe it relates to like someone's like gift, blessing, opportunity, financial gain, some sort of abundance here. This also can be like creating something new on earth. Okay, it has something to do with like something really like big picture, as well as like within your own personal contracts, okay, with the Page of Swords. But I feel like this is like opposition here. All right, this is like trying to prevent somebody from being able to create here on earth. Okay, so whatever played out here has a lot of emphasis on the star and what the star is here to do. Okay, so star energy can be someone who's very like inspirational almost, or just hopeful, positive. They have like healing energy about them. They almost like restore serenity and faith without even really knowing it. It's like a natural ability, all right? It's not something that you can buy, all right? It's not something you can buy. I feel like maybe someone tried to find a way to like somehow take someone's natural gift away or bind it somehow. So I'm getting like that might have been like what you were up against here. Yeah, someone who was like greedy, tyrant even. Yeah, someone wanted to bind you, keep you stuck, not allow you to use your abilities. Okay, it's like if you're all tied up, then you're not able to create and heal and bring serenity and harmony back and balance. So this is like exiled. You may have been like outcasted or treated like the black sheep in a group, a family, maybe your entire life. Maybe this is like, you know, it's almost like projection too, like projected energy, like someone having to appear one way, but deeply they feel this way. And it's like they're trapped in their own mind, and maybe they wanted you to feel trapped in your own mind. I feel like whatever it is, like you're a badass for being able to overcome whatever this was. Look at this. I almost feel like Houdini, like it's kind of like you being able to escape magic, or you are the magic, and you were like, it's almost like you might be able to like share this with others, like give them tips with the breadcrumbs. Interesting. I'm also getting like this person, you know, very much could be giving to others, or someone's giving to others behind the scenes here, behind someone's back. There's like trickery here. Yeah, interesting. All right, we'll do another round. Let's see. Let's shuffle a little bit. The Star card. High Priestess, the Tower, the Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Either there's some sort of like there's stability coming in. There's something that like is meant to be. I feel like it's almost like something that used to be a manifestation is coming into physical reality with this Knight of Pentacles. All right, so it's kind of like has something to do with the Star. I'm getting it could be something that's meant to assist the Star. Some sort of assistance. It's like an offer of assistance. Yeah, then I have the Knight of Cups. Is this in the upright? Yes. Okay. I feel like whatever this offer is that's coming, it's meant to like move someone along on their path. Okay. So there's like is this two different energies? No, it's the same energy. Okay, so there's a new energy coming in. And I'm getting, it's kind of meant to contribute to what's already existing. Okay, so it could be like some sort of additional like contract possibly, because I am getting like, this could be like some sort of agreement of some kind. Something, it could be something that leads to something else is also what I'm getting. So one thing might lead to another, okay? With whatever is coming in, okay? This Ace of Pentacles, and it's like here, now it's arriving. It's like almost in the present reality, okay? Interesting. And then here's the Knight of Cups. Let's see. King of Cups. Over the Devil. Is this what's coming in from a King of Cups in the mid position? Is this somebody from the past? No. So what I'm getting is this like King of Cups protects you from this energy, or you could be the King of Cups. I feel like also this energy has gone through their own lessons when it comes to emotional mastery. They may be going through their own, like, you know, ascension, right? Like if it's in the side, if it's in kind of like in the side position, it could be someone who's like on the ascension path here. Where do you want this King of Cups? Here. Okay, and then we have a Five of Pentacles. Okay. Abandonment. Yeah, I feel like there's this like realization of like where this kind of like originates at, okay? And then there's also this like awareness of whoops. No. I feel like there's a bit of like feeling like there's a lack of resources, but I feel like maybe there's something that you didn't know you had access to that might become available. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's some sort of insight or some sort of guidance that's given that might help somebody kind of like, or this could be like a soul contract too with the Ace of Swords, which is also interesting. You know, they talk about, you know, this being like someplace warm, someplace with food, blankets, shelter. Like it's almost like they're so focused on the situation and they're almost like not aware of these additional resources that are available to them. So it's almost like the seeker shall find, right? But only if they're seeking kind of energy. And I feel like something is like, hello, right here, like da-da-da. It's like, you can't miss it or something like that. So this could be like some form of like mentorship or some sort of, I feel like it's going to be a mixed bag because, you know, we do have, you know, feelings and emotions, and that's really like what happens on the earthly realm is like we learned through these experiences with one another. So this also can represent like you might be moving on to somewhere else or needed somewhere else as it relates to your energy. You are the star after all. So I'm getting like you might be moved, relocated, redirected. I'm also getting there could be a bit of redirection here. Okay, especially with the Six of Swords. So this could be an offer that might be coming in that might be having you think about the next chapter in your life for sure. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so it might change like where you're at in your physical location. You know, maybe it's really dense and you're no longer aligning with this anymore. There is this like channeled, you know, connected divine messaging energy here. Communication, divine communication, spirit communication. All right, you might be someone who shares spirit communication to help those who find themselves like not able to get access to certain resources, or they're needing extra support. It's kind of like helping those during a difficult time. So maybe this is something that, you know, you have in common. I'm getting this could be like purpose related. Look at Queen of Cups, King of Cups. I feel like you're a pair. You're meant to share this medicine that you both have so much of. Okay, so this is like your Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like those who watch you may be experiencing, you know, or are now understanding a massive ending playing out. Okay, I feel like this was maybe there's some sort of awareness about something being a blessing in disguise, is what I'm getting. Okay, there's like there's an ending so that there's a new beginning, right? And then there's a 10 of Wands too with the 10 of Cups. 10, 10, 10. Something is like kaput. Kaputzy. Oof. Okay, so I feel like whatever family dynamic this is, it brought a lot of burdens. And it's about time you put them down because they're no longer your burdens to bear. All right. This is clarifying the Devil. This is also a 10. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, like, you know, if you're overburdened, then you're unable to fulfill a prophecy or fulfill a legacy. And the reality here is that, like, someone's been freed from this and someone is not. I feel like somebody may have some karmic debt to pay. And I feel like someone's here to collect. Also getting that. I feel like also the Devil promised worldly treasures in order to trap and burden somebody. Okay, and the Devil doesn't care how they get it, they'll get it. And so, you know, they think that like they're gonna win at the end, but they end up being deceived. I'm getting like even the Devil knew what you were meant to do here, is what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like there's this like not wanting to really engage in any kind of exchanges with others as a result of maybe what's been experienced. I feel like it's been very heavy-hearted. I feel like all of this was to release. Okay, Queen of Swords, release. Cut ties, clear karma. Okay. I feel like there's a need to have confidence and courage in what you're here to do. I feel like you're somebody who's typically unbiased and usually has their hand out to hear people out and to help others. However, there's a need to have discernment. There's a like strong discernment here. I feel like somebody maybe wanted to like dethrone the Queen of Swords. Oh shit. Alright, what's this? Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. But she's too stable, strong, and abundant in her own right. Like she knows her power, and I feel like there's this like meant to create here. There's this meant to experience here. It's like being very resourceful, like using whatever the energy is for the highest and greatest good of all. And so it's almost like an energetic vibration here that either aligns or doesn't align. And I feel like if it doesn't align, it gets sent back. And I get also, it's up to them or you if you want to use the energy for yourself towards something that benefits the all. Right, I feel like there's very like the all focus here, like oneness, unity, consciousness, like, you know, with the star here as the first card. I feel like this energy is meant to like take what's coming from the universe and ground it here in the physical realm to co-create. Okay, so that's some strong energy there. Yeah, I feel like whatever they did, they tried to prevent this Queen of Pentacles from being successful, grounded, and stable, right? In order to create some sort of burdens to somehow entrap, ensnare, prevent, block, whatever. I feel like someone's abilities are really, really strong here. Maybe they underestimated somebody's abilities, maybe even their faith, strong faith with the Star card. Again, we're back at the Seven of Wands. This is talking about standing up for what you believe in and doing what's right and understanding that, like, you do have the high ground, right? And defend yourself, right? You have every right to protect yourself from those who want to take your abilities, your legacy, your destiny away from you. And I'm getting like you have a new beginning here. I feel like you are protecting what you have fought so hard to have, which is freedom, liberation, like free-spirited energy here. I feel like you're meant to walk in the light, and you continue to do so, and this is you walking with faith, not by sight. That is some badass energy. All right. I salute you if this resonates for you, and I hope you have the most amazing day. See you guys soon.